Channel 4 on Wednesday nights, we've got the new sitcom back. It's written by Simon Blackwell, who's done Veep. It stars David Mitchell as Simon, who he was a lawyer in London. Something happened. He's come back to run his family pub. At the start of the episode, his father dies. So his father's dead by the start of the episode. It's basically the plan for his funeral. You see him buying sausage rolls, I believe, is the first scene.
Yeah.
And during the time we're meeting Simon, we'll meet the people who work at the pub. Jeff McGivern is there as his brother, the brother of the dead man. And we see at the same time Robert Webb playing Andrew, whose connection we don't initially know to the rest of the characters. He's someone who thinks he knows a lot but doesn't know as much as he thinks.
Or is he a con artist?
That's
what I wondered. Yeah.
And he comes basically back to the funeral. You see him at the graveside at the same time as David Mitchell's character, and it turns out that he's one of the many foster children that they had during his upbringing.
So, Dad, we both knew, didn't we, that some things are... Anyway, there's something I need to say. That I was never able to...
Can't believe Dad has gone. I mean, Dad. Best Dad. Gone.
Yes, Dad. My dad has gone. Look, I was just...
Go ahead, don't mind me. I was just remembering the wonderful times with Dad. Dear, sweet Dad.
Sorry, do I know you?
Andrew Donnelly. I'm your brother.
No, you're not.
1987, March the 15th to August the 6th. I was your foster brother.
Oh, right, you were one of those. Yes, of course, I'm Stephen.
I know.
Of course.
You carry on with what you were saying.
No, it's fine.
Bye, Dad. You meant everything to me, and I'll love and miss you forever.
Basically, then it is sort of a war between David Mitchell, who's playing his usual, like, fuss. What's the best way? Sort of his little, like, nervous, worrisome personality.
Playing David Mitchell, really.
Against Robert Webb, who's sort of playing the one everyone likes. What do you guys think of this?
I don't know. The problem was David Mitchell is playing every other character I've ever seen David Mitchell play, apart from Upstart Crow, which all came back this week. I don't really know what this is about. I kind of got a bit of a 6 Feet Under vibe, but I don't know why.
Because you've never seen that, have you?
I have seen.
I've seen the death element.
Well, I've seen a few episodes before I made that decision.
I suppose it's
because one brother is returning.
It's a prodigal son returning to the death of his father's, at his father's funeral to help run the business.
Yeah, I just don't know.
There is a comparison there. He's not wrong, Luke.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to have to watch another episode to really make a decision.
Yeah,
but it certainly didn't make me laugh. So
I laughed at bits, but it was more like a couple of lines.
Yeah,
I suppose the bit at the end with the laptop playing pornography when it should have been playing music.
I didn't find that funny.
No, but that was kind of like mistake humour rather than
I
rather
liked the thing about the sausage rolls at the beginning. I thought that was quite a good gag.
Yeah, that was quite good. Yeah, I suppose when you say it like that, maybe there were moments. But...
There were good
and the
wordy gags.
I love the reference to the pine. It was good. The pine. We liked
the pine. Yeah. I didn't like the stuff with the porn at the end, and I didn't like the whole thing with the dog. I felt that was a bit. But I think this was all right. This feels like something I could just put on an episode of, sort of any time and just watch it. It's Mitchell and Webb, so yeah.
I had an interesting relationship with it. I was convinced it was going to be Peep Show Part 2, which it was not, as Matt said. I really enjoyed. Well, I didn't really enjoy. I enjoyed the first episode for what it was, although I agree it was quite crude in places, and the language was unnecessarily, languagey. But says Veep, which Simon
languagey.
I don't know. Veep was always very clever in the way that it did it, though.
Not always, but yeah, I get your point. But I put on the second episode today, and I just found it didn't gel for me, and I sort of saw Mitchell and Webb playing Mitchell and Webb more in this second episode than in the first, and I just went, I haven't really got time for it. And that is the thing, it didn't make me laugh. I was just thinking I want to watch something else, which is not the best attitude to have.
It's not something that I think we'll remember very much, as we say. I don't think it's got a...
Yeah, I think that's the problem. I don't know how memorable this is.
Kind of intrigued as to who Robert Webb is and whether he really is, but not enough to... I might go back to it, see what I did, on episode 6. No, just on episode 6.
Just watch episode 6.
And find out whether he was part of the family or not, because there's doubt there, isn't there, that maybe he wasn't the person.
Well, no, I didn't think there was doubt. I think there was just misremembering from both parts of how much.
I did like that.
How much they were friends when they were younger.
What was that? Sorry, what was the something club? I can't remember what it was now.
Oh, the Toblerone Club.
Yes, the Toblerone Club. I quite like that bit.
I know there was something about Toblerone.